Where did we meet? What's good, YouTube? You back with another video. Vibing with your boy, JD. And with my lovely wife.
Hey, y'all.
So, we're going to give y'all kind of the backstory, like how we met. There's going to be a lot of stuff in it that y'all, obviously y'all never heard of because y'all don't really know us yet. And y'all don't know our story, like how we got together. But we about to take y'all through it. So, let's get started. So,
And don't lie.
where did we meet?
At Georgia Southern at a organizational board meeting.
Okay, that is true. That part is true.
Everything that I say is gonna be true.
No, it's not. That's not. No.
We can just go and then chime in whenever.
Okay. So, I'm gonna give y'all my story. Not the whole story, but I'm gonna give y'all like my first little piece leading up to the board meeting, right? So, like she said, we did meet on the campus of the Georgia Southern University. Go Eagles, to be exact.
Southern Never State.
Yeah, all that. So it was to me it was like any other regular day. I went through classes on that hot ass campus. And all my classes were like over with for that day, and I decided to go to sleep when I got back to my dorm. I went to sleep and took a nap and just kind of totally forgot what I had to do for the rest of the day. So my roommate, my ride or die, his name is CJ. CJ, if you see this video, man, shout out to you. He woke me up and was like, "Yo, bro, you want to go to this?" What did he call it? He was like, "Do you want to go to this meeting, this board meeting?" I forgot what he said. I forgot what he called the meeting. He called it something. And I was in mid nap, face looking mushed. I mean everything, like mid nap. Like I was gone. I was through for the day. Classes like wore me out, and he was kind of like reminding me like we kind of made a promise to go to this meeting. So I told CJ, I was like, "Sure, bro. Yeah, we can go. And we ain't got nothing else to do right now." So we picked up and we went to the meeting. Mind you, the meeting was already going, and we're late.
Yeah, I was late.
We're late. So from there, we arrived to the meeting, and I proceed to walk into the meeting. Just kind of, kind of throw it off because I'm still like 15 minutes out of a good nap. So what happened from there? What happened?
You decided you wanted to come into the meeting and sit at the table across, well, not directly across from me, but like cat-a-corner from me, and literally stare at me the entire time. Like, no joke. I would look at them while I'm talking, look down, look at my phone or something, and look up, and you looking dead at me. Like, if I wanted to pick in my nose that day, you would see me because you would not stop looking at me. Like, you was legit being a creep.
So let me kind of plead my case. So I wasn't just staring at her.
Yes, you was.
I mean, I was looking. My attention was on her. But in the meeting, she kept having a rebuttal or a suggestion for every little thing in the meeting.
Because they didn't know what they was doing.
So I was kind of like, I really want this meeting to kind of get over with so I can go back to my nap. But there's one person kind of prolonging the time with, why we can't do this? Have you guys thought about this? Well, maybe you guys should. And I'm kind of like, hey, can you stop?
But if I was annoying you, why you keep looking at me?
Well, first
just don't pay attention.
All right. So first off, let's get into the good stuff. First of all, she was really nice looking, still is, but at that time, I was just kind of looking at her because she talked different than what I was used to. I have what you call a real kind of country grammar. And it's
Kinda.
Kinda. I have a real country grammar. And when she spoke, she didn't have a country grammar. She didn't have like a typical Georgia accent off the rip to me. So.
But I was born and raised in Georgia.
But I was just like, why she talk like that? Like, what? Wait. Okay, she talking a lot, but why she talk like that? Okay.
So you was intrigued.
Intrigued. Thank you for the TI word. Intrigued, indubitably. So, I was kind of like intrigued, like, Alright, so mind you, we're sitting at the table, and me and CJ already knew two of her roommates before I met her, right? So I knew two of her roommates that at that time she was associating with. And so I kind of guess she kind of got the gist that, okay, these two guys across the table know my roommates. So I'm not going to say it was okay for her to say something to me or talk to me, because she didn't. The whole meeting, she did not.
Oh wait, I was there for the meeting.
She did not say a word to me. Right? So, me and CJ was just talking to her two friends, yada, 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 yada. And then the meeting was over with. The meeting finally got over with. So what happened next?
We'll go our separate ways. And we go back to our dorms. They go back to theirs. Well, I don't know what they did after they left, but me and my roommates went back to our dorm. And we just chilling, typical college kid stuff. We chilling. And my roommate, she all in her phone, like, on Snapchat. Snapchat was huge back then. I mean, to some people it still is, but anyway. So she come up to me and was like, Jay asked me for your Snapchat. Can I give him your Snapchat? And I was like, Jay, what? Because I don't know him, so I didn't know his name. So she was like, yeah, the dude from the meeting. And I'm like, no, don't give him my Snapchat, don't give him my number, don't give him nothing. Like, I don't want him to have none of my stuff. So she was like, okay, whatever, cool. So I'm thinking, okay, whatever cool means, okay, I'm not going to do it. No, she proceeds to give him my Snapchat, and he decides, I don't want to say shoot his shot, but shoot his shot and send me the heart, not the heart eyes, the side eye emoji, like, what you got going on? And me being me, because I'm nice, I responded, and here we are. Because he decided he wanted to slide in my Snapchat with the little eyes emoji, thinking he all, and I fell for it.
So, now, let's hear the other side of the story that she did not tell. So, here's what really happened. Because that's from her perspective. Here's what really happened. So her friend, I end up texting
My roommate.
her roommate. I end up texting her roommate. You know, like the typical yada yada yada. What y'all getting into tonight? Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Who all is over there? That was the question I asked. Oh, okay. Who all over there with y'all?
But he know. Now that's my roommate. So who else gonna be there? Of course I'm there.
It's not true. It's not typical. That's not necessarily true. Because,
Go ahead.
Because y'all, if y'all was roommates, that doesn't necessarily mean you hang out with them or you was even there. So let me keep going.
But we were the type of roommates that hung out with each other.
Well, I didn't know that.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't know that
You
because
right.
I don't know them. I known them two before you, and you wasn't around.
You right.
All those other times.
You right.
Right. So
Because I wasn't in BSA at the time, but you right.
okay. So you made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry. You asked her who was
Oh,
over there.
who I was over there. Boom. So I asked her who I was over there. She was like, "It's me, her other roommate's name, and then she said my wife's name." So I said, "Oh, okay." I think I said when she said my wife's name, I think I said, "Oh, you talking about a nice young lady with the glasses?"
You said nice looking.
Did I? Nice looking, nice. No, I said nice young lady with the glasses. Don't do that. So I said the nice young lady with the glasses. So her roommate proceeded to be like, "Oh, are you trying to?" I guess she was kind of thinking that I was kind of making a hint at like, you know, throw me on. So her roommate asked, she was like, "Oh, nice young lady with the glasses. You want me to I don't know whether or not she asked me, did she want me to give her my Snapchat or get yours from you?"
I got you.
Right? Mm-hmm. It was whichever one. It was one of those. But I knew my answer. My answer was, I don't know about all that. That was my answer. So here's what was told to me, because she told her story, right? She was like, here's her she was like, "Oh, here's her Snapchat. She waiting on you to, you know, to text her." So yeah. So I sent the eyes like, you know, the little eyes was going this way, but my face expression was kind of not really what you want, but okay, I'm here.
First of all, I was not waiting on you because I was not expecting you to snap me, because I specifically told her I do not want him to have any of my contact information.
And my answer, that was her answer.
Outside of face-to-face contact when I see you at the meetings.
And my answer was, I don't know about all that.
So basically,
we
got set up. We didn't get set up.
We got set up, but at the same time, we both denied it. We both like really rejected each other. Basically.
Yeah, I guess. But she just went left field with both conversations, basically. She did what she wanted to do.
She did what she wanted to do.
And then in the end, didn't even want us together, but you was the one that set it up. Don't even make no sense.
So, here's the real question. You two. What were or what was the first impression when I walked through the door of the BSA meeting that day on the campus of Georgia Southern? I was half asleep. Back then I had dreadlocks. I had a lot of dreadlocks. I did not say dreads, but I had locks. They were kind of long to my shoulder, about almost almost.
Well, they were probably like,
Yeah.
yeah, they were touching your shoulder.
Yeah. So I had locks during that time. I had on all black.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I had on a black shirt.
No. You had on a gray crew neck.
What? I didn't own a crew neck during that time.
Yes, you did. You had to because that's what you had on.
How?
I don't know how. What do you mean?
A crew neck?
Like this.
Really?
It was gray.
What was it?
I think it was a champion with like the blue words. The one that I've got in the closet.
That's... Wow. I thought I had on black.
Mm-mm.
So...
And I had on my tan parka.
Yeah.
And some blue sweatpants.
With the red chucks.
Mm-hmm.
In the bun. I don't understand.
But anyway, back to this first
What was that?
impression.
What was the first impression when I came through the door? What like
when you came through the door, I'm like, first of all, why y'all late?
hoodlums? You can't.
Because y'all just bust through the door, y'all late, and I'm in the middle of talking. So I'm like, rude. First of all, y'all didn't knock on the door or nothing. Y'all just came in. So I'm like, okay, these two.
CJ, thank you for the grand entrance, my man. Thank you, CJ.
And then he sit across the table from me, and I'm like, cause I'm not gonna say I never saw nobody like him, because I've seen people with locks before, and you know, but I don't know. It was like, I guess maybe from the way he talked, I've never met nobody like him, quote unquote, because I mean, I won't say I'm from the city, but I'm not from the country. So yeah, my family, they can talk country at times, but not like him. So I'm just like, know about you. And then that more I don't know about you kept going because you won't stop looking at me. Like, bro, I never met nobody that would just stare at somebody like I don't know. It was legit kind of borderline creepy. I don't know if you was still like sleep or something, but I'm just like, I was slick like I'm ready for this meeting to be over so I can just leave. But my first impression was like, yeah, he a creep.
Honestly, it was just like, it was a mixture of like daydreaming, sleepiness.
About me.
That helps you sleep at night. Daydreaming, sleepiness, and just kind of trying to zone into what we're actually talking about in this meeting. So, my first impression of her was really just like, she got celebrity teeth. Remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
I was like, she got some celebrity teeth. Like she just kept talking and her teeth were. That's what I noticed. Really, I mean, I noticed her teeth. I noticed like she had a nose ring. All the nose ring. She still got the nose ring. The nose ring, the bun, the glasses, and she has some pearly white. They look like the celebrity veneers. I'm like, bro. I was just waiting on her to talk again because how she talked was already different. She had like a mixture of like it was kind of like a island. This was kind of what I heard during that time. Island, up north, mixture of Georgia slang, twang, talk. I'm like, you don't talk nothing like a lot of these girls that's on the campus that's from Atlanta, that's from Savannah, that's from everywhere all over Georgia. Where you from? I was dying to ask her the question, like, where you from? Because I know you about to call out somewhere I've never been. I've never really met nobody from. Where you from? And when she told me,
even
red flag.
So why you sitting right here didn't give me red flag? Exactly.
Man. I told you what I grew up and knew about Albany women.
At least you grew up knowing about Albany. If I would have never met you, I would have gone on my entire life without knowing about Dublin.
That's crazy. It's one of the best guys. Everything beautiful in the world comes from there. But that's besides the point of the video. So push back to shove. Just kind of like a synopsis. I think that's how you call it. Synopsis. Synopsis of what our college journey was like. Let's just say it wasn't rough. It wasn't rough. Everything outside of us was rough to kind of deal with in college.
But I guess us having us in our corner made the outside stuff not so bad. So because if we wouldn't have had each other in our corners, then the outside stuff would have been way worse than what it would have felt way worse than what it
actually
felt.
was.
Yeah.
No,
not actually was. It would have felt way worse than if we were doing it alone, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Because it was bad. Well, some of the stuff.
Yeah, some of the stuff was just like bad. And it's just like going through it where like people that you know not maintaining the expectations that you really have for yourself played a part. And then just like navigating through college in itself, workload, trying to maintain like a fun college life while still knowing you got somebody in your corner.
I honestly feel like the stuff that went down with my situation, I feel like if it went down so easily like that when you came into the picture, it would have went down anyway without you being in the picture. So being that you were there when it went down, it made it easier because I feel like it was going to go down anyway. The way how easily they let it go down.
Right.
So it was only a matter of time. So and I would have had to go through it by myself.
It's true. So I would say, in a nutshell, we rejected each other, not knowing that meeting each other was going to end up being the best thing ever happening. Like going forward. And this happened all within 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
And if you ask that girl sitting in that meeting that day, if she would have thought that she would have been where she right here sitting at this table now, nah.
I know I wouldn't have known it. Because I can't even, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even know what to say to the dude that was walking in late with the locks. My mind was gone. I wouldn't even recognize myself now. But here's something that I do want y'all to know that's interesting, and it's all for those people that are still at Georgia Southern. You went to Georgia Southern. And we talking about Georgia Southern in Statesboro. I know about that Georgia Southern over there in Savannah. Yeah, that's Georgia Southern too, but Yeah, we talking about one in Statesboro. They had this little thing at our school that we went to. It was called Sweetheart Circle, right? And I ain't gonna say it's like a ritual, because we ain't participate in no rituals. But they said Sweetheart Circle has a tendency to marry people. They said that if you walk around Sweetheart Circle, I think it is 3 times with the person that you're dating in a relationship with, y'all end up getting married. So, backstory, Sweetheart Circle is kind of like this grassy area at Georgia Southern that's kind of pretty much in all the photos that they take of the school, or like when you're invited. It's real nice, and it's pretty much just a circle of grass that's just really
it's the heart
well kept.
It's the heart of the original campus,
Right,
before they built all that extra stuff.
correct. And the story is, if you walk around it 3 times, you end up getting married. So
To the person that you walk the circle with.
that you walk the circle with. So me and her ended up doing it. We walked it 3 times, and by the second lap, we was tired, boss. And we did that 3rd lap together, and without a doubt,
I think we actually did the 3rd lap holding hands, if I'm not mistaken.
probably did.
Oh, we did the first one or two.
Holding hands, keep me up. That's why I'm balling. But it was something that we wanted to do, and it's something that's, I don't want to put it on Sweetheart Circle because I'm religious. So I believe everything that happened, God did it. But it's a coincidence. We walked around it 3 times and we're married. So going forward, I would think, and I would say, I don't regret anything that I did from the time I got to Georgia Southern to the time I left. Because all the while, and my brother, my cousin, Quez can attest to it, what I wanted when I stepped on the campus was what I left with. I left with a degree, and I also left with a wife. So I always said that I wanted to like meet the person that I married in college. Didn't know how that was gonna feel, but I did it. It happened. I'm not gonna say I did it. I take that back. I didn't do it, but we did it. So, what you gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I had the chance to go back, I would only walk around Sweetheart Circle twice. No, I'm just joking. But no, I personally didn't think that, you know, I would have married the guy that I was dating in college. But then again, you know, college isn't high school. It's not like, you know, I'm just gonna date just to have something to do. It's, at that time, you know, you was dating to build something with somebody. Yeah, you were in college, supposed to be your party days, but it was just like, I don't know. It's like when you meet your person, you'll know when you meet your person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like you could not even be looking for nothing. But like I said, when you meet your person, you know that that's your person.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you could try to run from it, obviously, like we did. We didn't try to run, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. But
I don't know.
So, like my mama always say, what's meant for you, you'll get.
Yep. Yeah, we got it.
And here we are. One big happy family.
Definitely. So, I say this to say, I got mine. You better get yours. We gone.